Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your Dose of Dharma for today. So we were talking about being amenable to advice, being open to advice. We are saying that it is a blessing because it is a cause for receiving admonishments and instructions from one's fellow monastics, and for abandoning one's fault. Wow. And achieving excellent qualities. Yum yum. Sounds great, isn't it? So a few cases, I have two stories to share with everyone today. So one story is about an elderly monk during the Buddha's time. His name was Radha. So this Radha, before he became a monk, he was an old person, maybe about 60s, 70s, and then probably about 70s maybe, and then staying in the monasteries during the Buddha's time as a kapiya. Okay, as a helper. And then he was a very good man and well-behaved, and he helped the monks a lot. But the monks didn't give him the ordination because they say that he's too old, it's difficult to take care of him. Then the Buddha knew about this, so the Buddha went there and then gathered all the monks and then said, "Oh, monks, do you see this Radha? So has he been of help to you?" Then the monk said, yes. Then the Buddha also, actually the Buddha before that asked Radha, "Oh, Kapiya, how are you? Are you happy here?" Then Radha was like, "Yes, Buddha, I'm happy here. But the monks don't want to give me ordination because I'm too old." That's why the Buddha gathered the monks, okay? So coming back, and so the Buddha asked the monks, "So, monks, which one of you remembered a good thing done to you by this good Kapiya?" So the Venerable Sariputta says, "Oh, Buddha, I have remembered that last time when I was walking on alms round in the city, so this kind elderly Kapiya gave me one scoop of rice." The Buddha said, "So okay, then do you want to help him?" The Venerable Sariputta said, "Okay, Buddha, I will help him." And then after that, the Venerable Radha, and Radha became a bhikkhu, and under the tutelage of Venerable Sariputta. And after that, being a very diligent monk, after that he attained noblehood. Then after that, the Buddha asked Venerable Sariputta, "Oh, Sariputta, my son, how is the Venerable Radha?" So the Venerable Sariputta says, "Oh, Lord Buddha, Venerable Radha is very good. He's very, very diligent, and he doesn't find excuses. And he's always easy to instruct and always open to instructions, and always tries to follow the instructions." So the Buddha said, "Okay, so if there are, how many monks like this can you take? If every monk is like this?" So the Venerable Sariputta says, "Oh, Lord Buddha, I can take as many monks as possible if all the monks have this very good quality like that." So you see, when we learn something, actually not only just Buddhism, like when you go to university or when you're learning from somebody else, whether it's a kind of skill or some kind of a course, if we have this good quality of being very eager to learn, very hungry for knowledge, hungry for instructions, hungry for guidance, then just imagine if you were the lecturer or you're the someone or you're the teacher who's teaching this. When you have a student like this, then of course you want to have as much of this kind of student as possible, right? Because they are so willing to learn, you are so willing to teach. It's like, it's like fulfilling what your main purpose of teaching was, right? And then from this kind of phenomenon, we know that, okay, being amenable to advice really makes one have the strong cause and strong deserving power for receiving admonishments and instructions, and for abandoning one's faults and achieving excellent qualities. So this was in the past. So one story, I was listening to one of the interviews with somebody was conducting an interview with one of the NBA players. So the interviewer asked the player. So it is said that this NBA player is very straightforward and always very talk straightly and point out other people's faults. And it came across as being kind of crude. So the interviewer asked the NBA player what he has to say about this, what are his comments about this. And the NBA player said that, well, when he went into the league as a rookie, he was in this team where the culture was like this. Like if you really done something badly, then the team players will criticize you and keep reminding you, and maybe sometimes not in a good way, but they'll keep pointing out to you. And then because it was a culture, so nobody took it like personally, right? They were working as a team, so they wanted each other to really improve. And that's why he didn't take it personally. And he embraced it. He embraced the criticism. He embraced what others point out to him so that he can develop himself. And then after that, because of this, he improved a lot. He managed to be so good that nobody could say much to him anymore. And now being in a different team, so he's trying to bring out that culture. But some people, they're not appreciative of the culture. So some of them, they say that he's coming across as being rude or being crude. But you see, even in modern days, if we know how to take criticism with wisdom, we know how to be amenable to advice, and then we learn how to receive admonishments and instructions as a help to us, as a very precious gift for our personal development, then it will be very, very helpful for us. Definitely we will grow. And even if the criticism is untrue, well, we can also learn that maybe some of our behaviors will result in some reactions from some people like this. So that reminds us to be mindful of our conduct, to have respect for other people. But if we have respect for other people and we try to take criticism respectfully, but if the other party is just saying it because they are angry and they want to attack you and they just trying to find fault with you, then it's their own problem. Okay? So we need to have the wisdom to distinguish between constructive instruction and constructive criticism and hateful or vengeful speech. Okay? So it's like that. So with these two stories, hopefully it is beneficial to all of you. And with this, wish you to be well, peaceful and happy. And may all of us, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain power, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.